Hello, this is Ted from Wandering Light and Dementia Talks, and today we're going to talk about peace. Not peace in the world, not peace in our time, but peace that's inner peace, and achieving that as a priority. There are three key categories that constitute your ability to help make peace a priority in your life. The first one is to protect your mental well-being. Second one is emotional, and the third is spiritual state. I'm going to give you three areas that you can work on for each one of those. For mental, meditation is a critical ingredient in finding mental peace, finding quiet, finding a time to let things go and to meditate is very important. Earlier in my podcast and also on Wandering Light, I've talked about my method for meditation. I'll link that in the show notes, but I thought that it's important to remind you that meditation is a key ingredient. You don't have to follow mine, but follow someone's and make meditation part of your daily activity. The second one that I've found, and in fact for people with dementia is critical, is music. Plugging into music, not big, loud rock and roll, what have you, but music that helps you be peaceful, that helps you be more tranquil. I'm not talking about elevator music, but something in between hard rock and roll and elevator music should be what type of music you're listening to, with the goal of finding mental peace. The third one is simply quiet. Now that's hard in some homes. You can be very busy, it can be loud, but you need to find a place where you can go that you can find quiet. If you can't, then you need to get out of the house and go someplace like a bench in a park or other places that you can find quiet. The next area that can help you find peace is emotional peace. And I would just simply say the way to achieve that is to remember that everything is a small thing and that you don't need to worry about the small things, which is all about reducing your worries. The next part is about eliminating caring. Now that sounds terrible. We don't about not caring about things, but quite frankly, if you go back to eliminating worries, we create our own worries and then we care about our worries, and it's just a vicious cycle. So by eliminating caring about worries and about small things, we can better achieve emotional peace. And the last area is about spiritual peace. And it's important to find a way to remember that and find the love in your life. That element of love from the past and into present is something that can anchor you to spiritual peace. Next part of that is gratitude. We've talked about that, and I've done a previous podcast on that. I've done a YouTube on that, and also it's on Wandering Light. But gratitude is absolutely key to finding spiritual peace. And the last part, I would remind you that true emotional peace comes from God. And when I say comes from God, I'm talking about that everything that we have, our air that we breathe, the sun that we enjoy, the trees, the the blue sky, everything comes from God, and we need to be grateful for those gifts which are from God that make this life so beautiful. So let's go back and summarize. There are 3 areas that you can focus on to get yourself to make peace a priority. The first one is mental, the second one is emotional, and the third one is spiritual. Focus on those 3 areas and you will move towards finding peace in your life, which can change just about everything related to dementia. Hope this is a help. I hope you find that by practicing these habits that you can in fact make them a habit, and that you can bring them to a day-to-day focus in your life. And when you find that you're not in that state, that you know then how to get back to a state of peacefulness. This is Ted from Dementia Talks and Wandering Light, hoping you have a great day. You find this and other information on wanderinglight.com. That's Wandering Light, with LITE.com. Thanks again.